Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our beginner band holiday concert. We're so excited to see you guys this evening and to put on such a great performance for you. I know you guys have heard your individual students playing at home and heard a lot of great progress since the last time we had a concert. So I hope you guys really enjoy. We've gotten a chance to, since we saw you last, put together full band tunes, which has been so much fun because everybody gets a chance to hear what their part sounds like. So we're going to kick off our holiday concert tonight. But before we do, please make sure that all of your phones are on silent or vibrate. We are going to be recording the concert so the students can listen to it tomorrow. And also, if you plan to record on an iPad, if you will maybe stand off to the side and record instead of holding it up in front of other people that might be seated behind you, that would be wonderful and awesome. And we're going to start off this evening with We Will Rock You. Feel free to stomp and clap along with us. Here we go.
Next, we're going to have each class play a song for you that we've been working on in our beginner classes. The first class up, you'll see on your program, is the tuba euphonium class. We call them the Toofs, and they're going to play We Three Kings. that will be performing for you guys is the trombone class. Okay, and they're going to be playing Up on That Housetop for you. The next class for you will be the trumpet class. They're going to be playing Deck the Halls. Brass class that will be playing for you tonight is the horn class. They're going to be playing a duet for you, so that means there are two different parts going on at the same time. And that's really hard to do as a beginner, so it's really impressive that they've been able to work that out. They're playing Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Back here with Mr. Brody. Can you come around? He's in the back. He'll be conducting them. They're going to be playing Deck the Halls.
Great job, percussion. All right, next up, we are going to hear from the saxophone class, and they're going to be performing for us Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So please enjoy. Way to go, saxophone class. That was so awesome. Next up, we're going to hear from the clarinet class, and they are going to be playing for you this evening something called a trio. Now, Ms. Tucker talked about the French horn class. They played a duet earlier, which was 2 different parts. Well, you talk about challenging. Now, I've thrown 3 parts of the clarinet class, so you guys are going to get to enjoy a beautiful rendition of "Oh Christmas Tree." Great job, clarinet class. I love that. I love the low clarinet sound. I think that sounds so pretty. Okay, next up is going to be the oboe and bassoon class, or as we like to call them, the Bobos. And they will be performing for us "Angels We Have Heard on High." Great job, Bobos. And I like to tell them you did really good on your duties. Good job. Okay, and the last class up is the flute class, and they will be performing for you "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." Please enjoy. Great job, flute class. All right, before we move on to our last piece of the evening, I do want to take a second to direct your attention to the back of the program. We have kind of this really cool award system in our band program where students get a chance to earn stickers on their star chart. And if you're at our first concert, you guys got a chance to kind of hear all about that system. We call it our Dynamic Musicianship Awards. And on the back of the program, it tells you who has received the different levels of the awards. So students, if you have achieved the Pianissimo Award, which was the very first one, please go ahead and stand to be recognized. Awesome. Now, if you've received the second award, the Piano Award, that was for the second 6 weeks, go ahead and stay standing to be recognized. That's everybody again. And now, for if you have received the third award, go ahead and stay standing to be recognized. Awesome, have a seat. Percussion's cheering in the back, you just can't see them as well as we can. Also, before we move on, I would like to take a moment to thank everybody for being here and for supporting all these students on stage. As you can see, we're quite large, it's very crowded on this stage, and these students have been doing such a great job. It's so fun to get to come together and perform as a group, so we're really excited to get to do that a few more times this year. So we just really appreciate all your support throughout this year. We want to thank the administration here at Moss Middle School for all their support. Ms. Gage is here somewhere. Thank you, Ms. Gage, for being here tonight. Everybody give her a hand. I would also like to take a moment to thank our amazing fine arts staff, Mr. Richard Oldham and Mr. Pete Hazard, who are our fine arts coordinators. And I would also like to thank Mr. Prasivka and Mr. Kitchens at the high school. Mr. Prasivka is the head band director at Heritage High School, and he's here tonight. If everybody will give him a hand. It's wonderful to have that kind of awesome support all the way through our system between Moss and Heritage, so we're just really fortunate to have that. I also want to thank Mr. Brody and Mr. Ivy, our two percussion teachers. Mr. Ivy is next door at Roach this evening because they have the same concert going on with their beginners. But Mr. Brody is hiding back there, so maybe he'll peek out and wave at everyone. Thank you, Mr. Brody. And of course, I would like to thank all of our awesome private lesson staff that we have here. A lot of the students on stage before you are involved in private lessons, and that's what helps them just continue working hard and challenging themselves every day. Are there any private lesson teachers out there that I could recognize? Awesome, everybody give Miss Rollins a hand. Thank you so much for teaching our students, and private lessons are just such a great way to get your student involved, so we're so proud of them. Okay, I would also like to take a moment to thank Miss Tucker for being an awesome co-worker. Everybody give her a hand. I think they're vying to see who's going to get extra credit this time. French horn class may have won, I don't know about it, but they were pretty loud. But anyway, all of this is because of your support and because of everybody's support. These kids are just outstanding and amazing. I'm sure you've noticed quite a jump in just 2 months. So I can't wait for the next time for you guys to come and hear them all together. We're going to finish out our concert tonight with a really cool rendition of Jingle Bells, and it's called Rockin' Jingle Bells. I hope you enjoy.